know this, Uncle Tom?
Listen, sucker. I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. And while you out there chanting at rallies and browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a Hummel that gets in my way. So I tell you what, when your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
I'm sorry.
And we live, alright?
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 4 of the Real Spill Podcast. I'm
Real
your host,
Spill. Chill.
I'm your host, JoJo, and shit, we got a lot of heads in here today, so everybody gonna go around and introduce themselves.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Jay Brook in the building. Let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Slick Nick the Ruler. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What's up?
You know, it's Tyke Master Flex in the building. Alright.
It's your boy made stacks in this bitch. Alright, it's your boy Malcolm back at it.
Cameraman.
Cameraman, LA Dizza.
The Green Knights.
Yeah,
It's a dub.
It's been a long week and a lot of news.
Crazy.
This fucking week. We're gonna tackle a lot of shit, especially
been
the Pusha and Drake shit. We had
Elephant
started
in the
that
room.
late. But
Pusha
we're
and Drake
not even gonna start off on that right now. We're gonna get on to the NBA because in January, in January, I shared a post on my Facebook. In January, I shared that said Houston and Boston in the finals. Right now, it's Game 7. With
On
Houston
both sides.
and Boston, both at Game 7. Who do you like? I mean, you not unbiased.
Come on, man. You know what the Celtics doing, dog. Scary Terry in the building.
I ain't even gonna ask you.
Oh, my God.
Who you think? But who you think gonna be in the finals?
Oh, I'm definitely going with Houston.
So Houston and Boston.
Houston and Boston.
Who you think gonna be?
That's what I'm going with.
Who you think gonna be?
It's a dub.
Fuck off,
I mean, I feel like you go either way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because Bron can do some outlandish shit and take it there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who's your two? What you think
I
right
mean-
now?
Who you think too? Give me two.
Rodgers and the Cavs.
Rodgers and the Cavs. Who you think?
Well, I'm going with GS Dub and the Cavs.
Yeah, it could happen.
Listen.
No.
Listen. I've been telling niggas all year it's gonna be either Houston or Golden State that the Cavs find in the final. But my decision comes off of last minute performances on both ends. I don't feel like Houston got two killers that's gonna finish the game. Couldn't. But I just feel like Kevin Durant, Steph, and Clay ain't gonna have that. You know what I mean? Like, they want a piece of the Cavs. I don't think that LeBron is about to sit here and let his last game come off of a maybe.
But I don't think. I feel you. I
Let's
don't
say
think
Boston.
LeBron gonna have to step it up.
The niggas beat them by 30 points on the bad day. I don't think
Kevin
it's gonna
Love with the
happen.
concussion. LeBron gonna have to step it up even more. So that's a lot of weight.
But the point differential is better with Kevin Love off the court.
It is.
And the
He beat that nigga by 30. We beat him by 30 with
I
him.
got beat
For.
by 30 with Kevin
30.
Love on the bench.
On the bench. That's why I say.
Yeah,
And listen,
I mean,
they
we're
back home, baby.
Well, we back home.
That's not
It's
it's
beat town, nigga.
Y'all just gotta listen. They just left with a 19-point loss the other night too. Like, the niggas is really not. They're not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you.
Like,
and I'll put that bread up for that. You know what I mean?
What do you-
Because they play tonight.
They do.
It's actually starting soon.
Yeah,
They're about to start.
that shit. Like, you told you.
What
I say Golden State and Cavs.
That's trash, man. See, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you like this. How I feel about the situation. Like, I want LeBron to get another one, but then again, I don't want to see another Golden State and Cavs finals. And on top of that, I believe no matter who from the Eastern Conference goes, they not gonna fucking win. I feel like the way Houston and Golden State are playing, the finals is already going to the Western Conference, man. It's just a matter of if you're going to play 7 games, my nigga. And that's how I feel.
Nobody wanted to see New England in the Super Bowl, but them motherfuckers.
I'm going to say it like this.
Right.
Y'all remember not last episode, 2 episodes ago, I was telling y'all how Clay could have his own team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that ass.
Am I lying?
Nah.
I told y'all niggas Clay can have his own team. Clay is the best shooter on on Golden State.
And he is.
My nigga.
Most consistent. I do agree.
But I feel like either way, Golden State or the Rockets are gonna win the finals, my nigga.
So so what you're saying is that the Rockets and the Cavs got a 7-game difference over the Cavs.
Guys.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, actually, now when you put it like that, and I mean in a 7-game series, yeah, maybe not.
It's not
I don't know if a healthy Chris Paul,
Oh yeah, it's gonna look good. But if George Hill playing like he been playing though, they got it good because with George Hill he played good, and and he helps the other team play because he don't follow behind LeBron. He like nigga, I'm running point, and I'm gonna score when I'm on this floor. And that's
he just gotta show up. That nigga don't.
Right.
Niggas
That's what I'm
showing
saying. When
up.
he show up, he doing. But in past games, he been doing nice. You know what I'm saying? He at 15 plus points a game.
He just need 2 niggas to show up.
We need Kevin Love and Culver to show up. That's it.
Show up like I think.
Well, if we get Jeff Green and Culver to show up, and Hill, because Hill gonna show up behind them.
Yeah.
But I do feel like our bench can run with Golden State. Honestly, I feel like Houston is going. I'm gonna tell you, Houston is gonna be Golden State.
You're talking about the Cavs when you say
No, Houston. Our bench can be Golden State.
When you say
Cavs. Right. The Cavs. You feel me? The Cavs bench, I feel like can run with Golden State. Houston right now has been playing tempo ball, and that's the reason why. Right, but it's because they haven't been letting Steph shoot and Kevin Durant look fucking like Bron. Kevin Durant skinny ass in the bench.
This series Durant has been exposed.
He was looking bad on there. He was looking bad. He was looking bad for them niggas.
So honestly, I feel like if Golden State let the Houston Rockets win, that'd be Cavs in 6 against the Rockets.
Malcolm, who you going with?
I feel like there wouldn't be no letting the Rockets
Who win?
I feel like
Who you going with? Who's in the finals?
Cavs and Golden State's in the finals.
Cavs and Golden State.
Who win the finals?
Ain't that about
I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the final suspect, man? Who you think wins the finals?
The
full final. Well, you said this.
I think Houston wins it all.
Cavs.
Whoa, that's big.
I think Houston wins it all. But the Celtics have dogged Houston every time they play this year.
If you want to think what happens, I think Celtics beat the Cavs tonight, and then Houston beats Celtics in 6 games.
6 games?
Yeah.
Oh, if Houston beats the Celtics, it's gonna be in 4. If they beat the Celtics, but the Celtics has beat them 3 times this year.
The Celtics are still hairs because of their defense.
But the Celtics is beating.
That's the only reason they here.
The Celtics is beating the Rockets 3 times already this year. So you at that point of saying, okay, like if we go
off that, I'm gonna just say this. Ask this question: are the Celtics better without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward?
Hell yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
They done created their own atmosphere. They've been running so long, like they got
young team.
They got it. Yes. They're looking at
where they at, and they got they stars sitting on the bench.
But the question is, if this starting 5 would have started at the beginning of the year,
that's what I'm saying. Did Kyrie
today.
get them where they are?
Yeah, I feel like Kyrie definitely.
Yeah,
Kyrie
the way
definitely
they playing down, man.
But it's
they
true.
brought Bron to a 7-game series, my nigga, in the Eastern Conference Final with no Kyrie or Gordon. Like Jason Tatum, my nigga, Jaylen Brown. These boys is balling right now, my nigga. Like, and I think 100. I think
that
it's
Hayward
the defense. I think it's the defense.
That's who turned up though. That's the big man. Like that's who giving niggas a pound right now.
It's crazy, man. But so y'all niggas do think? I thought I was saying hot takes that Boston's a better team. So what do you think they do next year then? What happens next year in Boston?
They gonna be quiet. That's how.
Kyrie doesn't leave next year.
Yeah, he ain't gonna leave, but some of these good players gonna leave.
Gordon comes.
You know, like some of these young boys, they out. They like shit. You know what I mean? I need my check. I told y'all. right. I need a check because you gotta realize they gonna get offers.
It depends on what that office says though. That office, but
but you gotta realize they gonna say
if they get an offer,
if I get some time to run
with LeBron,
without Kyrie.
Exactly.
Without Kyrie sitting on my spotlight, I'm out. You feel me? That's like that boy Cook that's on Golden State. That nigga was a nobody until these past couple playoff games, and then all of a sudden Quinn or Quinn Cook or whatever that. This nigga's a superstar over there.
Alright,
So you already know he about to get a check.
Yeah, I think that the young boys in Boston stay another year because they think they're gonna get another ring this year.
Exactly what
But
I'm saying.
if they don't get it this year,
Just think about it.
I
Think
think
about
they
being a
say-
rookie.
Because they
Think about
rookies,
being a rookie, your first
Jalen, this is Jalen's second year. This
Right.
is Tatum's first year.
First.
I think they
Yeah.
say like, yo, we almost had it.
We almost
Our boys
had
was
it.
on the bench. We come back next year and we gonna do it. And if they don't do it next year, I think Tatum and
You don't think that's gonna bring no heat? Yo,
I
listen,
think
this
listen,
nigga's going to
listen.
Philly, yo.
Listen,
Tatum
you
going to Philly.
you don't think-
I would love that nigga coming to Philly.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
word.
what a guy.
Tatum going to Philly and
bring him
Philly.
in, son.
Yo, it's gonna be so funny because if this shit ever happens next year, I'm like, yo, damn, that nigga Stack said that nigga Jason. Philly gonna, yo, Philly done made it.
I
all
got
the way to the
everybody
first
here.
round. These
I got
niggas about to be
everybody here.
recruiting on the free agent list.
Nah.
They gonna sit here and try to
Nah.
get all these rookies they can that say and show their worth this year because they got a young team already. So if they can put another young player that's gonna produce points and spread the rock, my nigga, that young boy gonna go there. You
Yeah,
see
I
your
said
boy
it
Young
once.
talking about some,
Yeah, I
I
said
never
it
play with
before.
do no shit Kevin Durant do.
Yeah.
The very next year you on the same team playing with Kevin Durant.
Facts.
This is like
think-
Nick Young, like,
Yo,
like what the fuck, like
Yo,
you
you
killed
think
yourself.
that
Like.
fucking like the fact that like since like Boston at where they at without Kyrie and Gordon, you think shit gonna like you think there's gonna be any negativity when they come back and you think because like you know how like when Kyrie and Gordon was on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't say they was making the third team, but you know what I'm saying that like they was balling. You know what I'm saying? They were the key all-star. They were the key all-stars, you feel me? You don't think that's gonna be a
Didn't
problem?
they just get Gordon
I
Hayward
do.
though?
Huh?
Didn't
Nah,
they
they got Kyrie last year.
Yeah, they,
Also, Gordon was already on.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
already
Like,
on.
he
Yeah.
did, see, but that's the
but
crazy
do you
thing,
think
though.
that's gonna bring any static and like fuck up
I
for
do.
next year?
I do,
next year?
Especially if they get a
Kyrie-
losing streak or some shit.
Because Kyrie
Let him
went
get a
on the
losing
losing streak.
streak.
I'm about to say they
Let him
already
get a
done that.
losing streak. See
They
if that
already
shit
did
don't
that.
go.
But that's what I'm saying though is you know what I'm saying
They
Kyrie
gonna
even
take
gonna
it.
start? Are they gonna continue to keep running what they're running
They
to
gonna-
what got them to the playoffs,
They gonna
or
keep-
are they gonna be on some Kyrie the superstar so he's obligated to start? You
Hey,
feel
everybody
me? Like,
realize
If
Boston
they
will move.
can't get nothing for Kyrie during the trade,
Yeah.
then they're keeping his ass, starting
start.
his ass, and somebody's going there.
Kyrie-
No, but I'm asking-
But Boston.
Kyrie's not going next year.
But that- no, that's not what I'm asking.
But you
No,
gotta realize how many
no,
people said
somebody-
Isaiah Thomas
it's
is
gonna
wasn't
happen.
This is-
going
this-
the
y'all not
very
answering
next
my
year,
question, though.
right after they did what they
Y'all
did
not
with
answering my
Cleveland. The
question.
same scenario.
What's
do
your
y'all
question?
think it's gonna be heat?
They would dump the
Yeah,
niggas
so
before they
Speaking
play.
of Isaiah Thomas, what's up with Isaiah Thomas?
Who is
he
that guy?
good just because,
Right.
just because
Who-
he's a
who is
Celtic?
he? Like-
Is it the Celtics?
What?
Is it Brad Stevens or is it the Celtics team?
I think it's
I think it's
I think it's
the
Brad Stevens. No, it's the coach. Because the coach understands
Is
that,
it
okay,
the guys
if-
or Brad Stevens?
if
I
there's-
think it's coaching. So I think Brad Stevens.
I do believe that because Kyrie,
Yeah, he's
Isaiah
a
Thomas
coach, but I
Lee
say
fucked
it's
up
the
in the playoffs. You see what he did the next year. That nigga traded him to the niggas they lost to, and took Kyrie. I mean, not to to the niggas they lost to took Kyrie because they already knew that. Okay, yes, this nigga Isaiah Thomas is a beast, but he's hurt. Kyrie's a beast, but he's hurt. Bro, you can't keep getting no new knees. You understand what I'm saying? If I can keep putting these young boys to work and they balling like this, and I don't need you, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Isaiah Thomas. I'm gonna put you on a good team where you can still do your shine or whatever. It's up to you. But at the same time, we gonna build over here, and we need our check. I
say
do
they
feel
get
like
Clay.
that.
I say they get rid of
Boy,
Kyrie.
they do that.
That's my hot take.
They do that.
I say Boston gets rid of Kyrie and gets Clay.
Son, that should be crazy.
But y'all still didn't
Clear
answer my
running.
question though. Do y'all think it's gonna bring heat though when
Yeah,
Kyrie
we already
comes?
know it
As soon
is.
as they get a little,
How pissed off was
I
Isaiah
think
Thomas?
Kyrie, I think
when
Kyrie
he-
needed right now.
So what are they
I
gonna
think Kyrie
do?
needed right now.
'Cause he
Both
already
the
know.
teams. He left cutting the Cavs,
Alright,
went
so-
to the Celtics, and they both in these
So
conferences.
you think that they're gonna keep
The
the
very
you think that they're
Sit on
gonna
the
keep
bench. Sit on the bench.
You think that
Nowhere
they're
to
gonna
be
keep the
found,
starter?
my nigga. They both got there without
Yo, we
Kyrie.
gonna
You think
the
that they're
worst
gonna keep the starting
Kyrie,
lineup then?
Oh nah, Kyrie starting next year.
Yeah, he gonna
In
start.
fact,
You know what money they paid for Kyrie? You know what they did for Kyrie? Kyrie's not.
Man, you ain't gonna switch from
So
starting nigga
so
team
Boston
to
so
another
so you
nigga
mean to
team
tell me
and
Boston
not
might
start. You know what I'm saying?
so you mean to tell me Boston might crash next year?
Boston going
Boston and Gordon Hayward. I mean, Kyrie and Gordon Hayward both start next year. If Gordon Hayward comes back to the year, they both start next year.
So
I don't care how
So-
good.
so-
I don't
so-
care if these niggas win the
do
finals.
you think Boston's
If they win the
gonna crash?
finals, I'm telling you, if they win the finals,
Watch what happens
Kyrie and
to
Gordon Hayward still start next year.
I'm saying I'm aware of that, but I'm saying do you think if they both start, are they gonna crash?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know.
don't
You
know,
don't know
son.
until next year.
I don't know how Jalen and the niggas come off the bench. Like, I don't,
See,
because
the
they were
thing with
good.
the
They were
NBA
good
top
with Kyrie. They look like they're even better without him. You know what I mean? It's
That's
not
what I'm
like they're
saying.
worse,
That's why it's
but
like-
it's not like with Kyrie starting that they're a bad team.
Right.
Kyrie was playing. It wasn't like they were trash. You know what I
Right.
mean? So either way, whether he's in the lineup or he's out, Celtics are still a good team. So I don't see if there's a action or niggas mad because over minutes. As long as the team is winning games, I don't think niggas is complaining over minutes.
You know,
See, but at the end of the day,
your boy
also-
Jason Tatum don't care. He the only shooting guard. He's
That's
like,
what
nigga, ain't
I'm
nobody
saying,
taking my
like,
spot. Go ahead,
that's
bring him
why
back.
these niggas they balling, my nigga, but they winning. As long as niggas is winning, son, I don't think niggas really complain about minutes.
See,
dog,
but I think the thing with this lineup is that like this is the perfect playoff lineup. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I can't say that this is the perfect playoff lineup considering the team that they're facing. But honestly, like you gotta realize next year they're gonna be playing regular teams, Indiana, big boy teams, the Spurs. Like these these are teams that I feel like this team right here cannot beat on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Because they play a different type of ball game. It's much slower. It's a powerful ball game. These boys ain't running gunning right now. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't catch up, it should add because they still shooting half court. You know what I mean? But if you can get on your feet, Cleveland has showed that if you can set up on these shooters, that's just a dub, man. That's how you know. Anytime you lose by 30, and when you lose by 30, it's just too much.
All right.
That's
Work done.
that's
All right. You feel me? Your work done. Let it go. It's over with.
We'll catch 7 game
Next
7
time,
tonight.
Yeah,
8:30.
we gonna move from
Next
basketball,
time,
son, 'cause I
NBA.
know
It'd probably be funny
if
because
we had any female viewers, they're all gone right now.
Right,
They
yeah.
left right now. Alright, so let's talk about Drake and Pusha. Let's get back on this topic. Alright. So we was
damn.
talking about who we think had round 1 and shit. But we ain't get Knicks. Then
Nick, who got round
Who you
1?
think got round 1 in this Pusha and Drake shit?
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Well, I mean, I ain't really hear no round 1 to be honest. I just heard the. Are you talking about that shit that Drake dropped?
This nigga did not
Oh
get
yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
hey, infrared, you hear both.
Yeah,
No, I didn't hear Pusha T. You know what I'm saying?
You can't really
Yeah,
add.
you know what I'm saying? That's why I can't.
They get the memo.
I
They get the memo. I left it on your desk the other day.
I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? My
Shit
shit
was in
wasn't. I'm keeping 100. My shit wasn't playing. Like I went to go try to play it, and the shit like kept skipping and like wasn't. It was buffering. You feel me? And then the nigga got low on his patience, so it's like I'ma holla at it later. And then I woke up and it's like, oh, today's the podcast. Oh, we got some shit to talk about.
I forgot they listening. We're talking about that.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? I heard what your boy Drake said, and you know what I'm saying.
They got what I want, son.
Alright, so that's how we come in.
Hold on, because we gotta get tight, right? Because I think tight. I think
saying
tight
otherwise?
pushing.
You
I heard him say
saying otherwise?
pushing when we was smoking out. So I think,
Push it, listen, man. Listen.
I
I
love
don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I got some animosity toward Drake. I don't know. I never really liked the light skin. So I'm gonna push the T all the way.
it. It's
Like,
not
you
about
should
one
got it.
though. We are all artists right here. You know what I mean? I don't know if you do any music, but we are as a pen and paper type artists. Any of us. So what I'm saying right now, Drake pen and paper whipping ass.
I think, but I
the
think.
question is, did he write it? That's what pushed
Yeah, that's the question.
But push
Let's not do that. No, man.
nigga, did you write that?
And listen, but my thing
Is that all you want? Is that all?
That's
is that
it.
Everybody says that though.
That's it.
Me trying the same shit. Did you write back to back?
And my thing is, but Drake was on way before.
That's not my
10
opinion.
bands.
I'm just saying
Drake
what-
was on way before 10 bands, and I think his mixtapes is what put him on. And I don't think he had money to pay writers, and he had a room full of writers that he helped him get on, my nigga.
Yo,
I mean, I
this
don't
nigga
think like
Drake had-
I know there's a lot of artists that
That's
aren't
the-
writing their shit. You know what I mean? And
Your boy Meek said it.
I think it's like.
Pay for the flow.
For you to say, did he write
$4,000 on the book.
it's like, did he write it? Like, Is that the point? Like, of course
He brought it out.
Like,
Whether I bought it or not. This is how
that shit was already written. You know what I mean? You know how fast he
Right.
did he write it? It was already written.
It was like
You said it in the verse. It was already written like Nas.
Right.
Yes. But shit, that's why it's out already.
Right.
Because it was written like Nas. I mean, I think that Drake got the upper hand now because Push's record wasn't a straight diss all the way at him.
Right. That's
He
what
didn't
And I
come
think
at
Drake's record
that's
was all
bar for
straight
bar about
at
them
Pusha,
niggas.
the whole good.
And
That's why
that's the
I
same
feel
way
like
he
Drake
got
has
Meek.
the upper
Right.
right
That's
now.
the same way
But
he
at the
got
same
me
time,
with that
yo,
back
But
to back.
and he had Meek had time
Yeah.
to respond
Yeah,
and Meek
right.
lost. That's why he
That's
was Pusha is on the clock right now.
That's why he
I want to
did
see
that.
if I want to see anybody dance.
That's
I want to
why.
see Pusha. You don't think I want to see Pusha dance with
why.
fucking Drake? Yes, my nigga. I'm rolling with
I
Push.
believe for that
Let's
shit.
do this, Push, my nigga. But that record, I understand it was on an album. You was doing your thing. You had to say what you had to say.
But now you
Drake
got
is
to
in
come
album mode. He has an album coming. You know he's snapping at that, man.
That nigga said
He's
Meek
taking
had
advantage
time.
of it. He's like, oh, I got an album coming. He wanna hit me. He wanna come at me when I got an album coming. Boom, let's go.
Let's
Already
go.
had it in the
Let's
tub.
go.
Let's go. So now
That's
the time
why
is
he
ticking on
won.
Push. Like I know
That's
Push.
why he
If
took
Push
that out.
retaliates, son, it's gonna
There's
be
no
it's gonna be
other
dark. It's gonna be dark for
Drake
Drake.
had
It's
most of
Listen,
them bars already.
can I
gonna
say
be
this?
bad for Drake.
Drake had most of them bars already.
Can-
That's what I'm
They've
saying.
been
Like,
going back and forth.
Cause he
with
been
that
telling
for-
niggas though.
Yeah.
Drake has been telling niggas for years. I
Drake
wish a
has been
nigga
poking that
would
nigga
come at
for
me.
years.
I got shit for days. Like, yo, deadass, I feel like this. I mean, and this is real shit. This is as an artist, a paramedic, and a producer. And deadass, I feel like this. I don't give a fuck if my man right here gave me 10 bars. And my nigga, I don't care if I never use those 10 bars. And those 10 bars was always so fucking fly on my shit. And I know that this nigga come at me. Yes, I might be writing my own shit, but this is incorporated in me. I done paid for this. This is given to me to say. The Lord bought this shit. Fuck you. To me, this shit is the heat. So I don't care if you hear me. You hear some shit when I come back after this. But right now, I'm gonna let you hear this shit so you can like, yo, damn, man, fuck that. Somebody else wrote that. Yes, maybe so, but I paid for that. I gave that to you. Not a short dish. You know what I mean?
That's
what
what
it's
niggas
about.
are listening. I'm from that older era. Back then, if you didn't write your shit, but what I'm saying is, it's a whole new era. It's a fucking business.
Son,
now,
I'm
nigga.
telling
It's
you,
real.
yo.
But you gotta look at it like Rick Ross.
Go back, yo, son. I'll tell you right now. Go to the T.I. versus T.I.P. album. Go to the fucking back of the CD and look. I bet you T.I. is on, not even on at least
Half some shit.
written
Somebody wrote
by.
them shit.
There is a lot.
Half
Go back to the
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
these
saying.
albums and these rappers that y'all know.
Even
Go
the
back and
singers.
see. Look at the credits of these fucking
Even
records.
the
A lot of
singers,
niggas
even
is
the
not
singers.
writing they
Bro, as soon as
shit.
you
son.
hit industry, you work with a company
A
that
lot
already
of
got
group of
ghostwriters,
motherfuckers,
and they
son.
already
That's
got
what
music
I'm
they
saying,
want
like,
you to do.
but-
Nigga, you can't say no. I want to do this music. I want to write my own shit. They gonna say, "Oh, look, that shit is all right, but we done paid for this shit, so this is what you gotta do." Like that's industry music. That's the point of business. No matter what, our rebuttal is taking some shit that's already said and breaking it out in your own format. You might put the same 7 words in the same bar, but different phrasing, and that's your shit because you had to rebuttal that. But the next nigga be like, "Yo, you stole that nigga line right there." No, that nigga make me think about that, but I put that shit in my words. You know what I'm saying? But that's what rebuttaling is. See, and niggas get mad and confusing that into, "Oh, okay, you stealing bars, you stealing bars."
Niggas don't write their
Right.
Like I understand that he got caught to where a point, not even caught, exposed to where he's had records that he hasn't written. So as far as greatest pens go, Drake is not allowed to be in the topic. Yes, I know you gotta rate your shit. That's if you want to be one of the greatest writers.
Yeah.
Period.
But
Rapper, that doesn't go with writing.
Numbers don't lie.
If you want to be one of the greatest as
You
right
do what it
now,
takes.
rapper, that don't go
Rappers
hand in
is
hand
bad.
with writing anymore, my nigga. If
Right.
you want to be the greatest pen, then you do that, my nigga.
But
then
you
you
be a
be that.
ghostwriter.
They be like, Drake ain't like I am with the pen. I understand that you are a better writer than Drake. You can rock that because he's been exposed as he don't write all his shit. You can say that, but as a rapper, and like you can't say that he's not good, my nigga, because you don't know what he is and what he isn't writing. So
Right.
you can't risk,
Listen.
he don't write none of his shit.
But-
he ain't write 10 bands, he ain't write this,
But he
he ain't
gives
write that.
people that
He's
credit.
clearly
That's
good
my
because
thing,
he
though.
got
Like, it's
there
not like
from
he's
his
telling
own pen.
niggas
When you
that-
get on from your
Your
own
own
pen,
shit.
my nigga.
But it's not like
That's
this
how you
nigga was
get
telling
on.
niggas, "I wrote this." You look in the back of the album, the nigga gave a boy Quentin Miller his own credit.
Exactly.
He let these niggas like, yo, look, no, this shit, you feel me like me and my man chopped that up, but like he said in this disc, that boy worked at Kroger. Fuck you talking about? How you waiting on me, man? If I was that nigga at Giant, that nigga Drake come through like, yo, I need a parcel and picked up the phone with some stacks. You know what, nigga? Let's go. Nigga, I'm about to write you another track right now. And you know what? As long as you flip that shit over and said Major Stacks wrote that shit, nigga, we on good terms because now I'm getting checked. I got a report. That nigga put Quentin Miller on. Quentin Miller just dropped a new track.
Like, I understand that whole shit, but he ain't the greatest pen, but the boy got some bars, man.
That nigga used to be
nasty before he dropped.
Jersey, you going with Jersey, bro?
Yeah, I'm going with
this nigga over here.
Son has the leverage. Like, he has the leverage right now. He did a whole diss track, my nigga. He caught a couple of jabs, jabbed his ass a few times in the infrared. Drake
They
came
said
back
that
with
shit
a
started
whole...
back in 06, yo.
But
He inherited
two birds in one stone.
He inherited it straight from Weezy.
That two birds in one stone. That shit was a piece of that.
Before that, they said though.
Yeah, it was way
Before that, it all started with the babe shit.
Yeah,
babe clothing.
That babe.
Babe shit.
That's why.
When he started rocking
that's
it,
why
they was
Pusha
like,
dropped that
that's
Mr.
our
Me
shit.
Too. That Mr. Me
Mr.
Too
Me
shit.
Too.
He was talking about Weezy. He was talking about Weezy and that shit. Yeah.
See, but I never thought that was a real beef though. That Weezy and Pusha, because it never really got. I mean, it was that mixtape,
But
but it never really like.
Through the years, Weezy would thw a shot.
Right,
Pusha would
right,
throw
but
a
it was
shot.
never like
This
no
is the first time it's
kissing
been like
and
blatant,
shit like
blatant,
that. Niggas won't really have it.
war. That's why I'm saying like niggas like everybody know Push. That's why everybody's like, come on, Push, like
That's
you
what I'm
gotta
saying.
retaliate.
Both of them niggas have been
Like,
jabbing so much. Both of them niggas got some fire.
yes,
with it,
that's
and
what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
fucking
Like
wait to hear
the
this.
jabs he was hitting in the infrared was like,
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit was light. It was light.
That shit
was like,
that shit was like
remember
getting
me?
more sound.
He was like, it was one of those remember this nigga? Drake said, yes, I remember.
He came back with a still like a tradition type beat, like the nigga was already on. Like he came back ready. Like
So speaking of battling, you know your boy Lloyd Banks is talking about getting on that URL.
Banks going to the URL?
He trying that.
Banks
now.
going to URL, and
That's crazy.
he
Not a good look.
Listen.
He took
I
the
heard the
industry
street
and
bought
bought
that shit back.
Bro, listen, this is
making
the
the industry
thing.
look bad.
And this is what kind of fucking pissed me off about Lloyd
Send your
Banks.
money
He
in
was
your
like, "Oh, I only want to battle an industry nigga."
What?
So, which cuts off like Tay Rock,
You ain't.
Arsenal, like
All the L's.
Yeah.
All the L's.
Yeah, all the L's, bro.
He's gonna take mad L's.
Because who's gonna win?
L's.
Yo,
Look,
Chess
I'm gonna
would've won
battle
that
rap,
bitch,
but I don't wanna take none of the L's.
Right.
Y'all niggas got rap back.
I mean, don't give me shots.
Banks
Rocks
ain't no slouch with the
Look, but listen, this is a whole different platform.
That's what I'm saying though.
That's like-
That's what they do. That's how they eat.
That's like Mayweather hopping in
But
the
Banks
cage.
ain't no slouch.
Mayweather
No, you can't. Cause
You're
but
not
consistency with lazy the words with stops though. This nigga ain't been. When he was hungry, Banks was fucking hungry. Banks was the Drake of that time,
That's what I'm
and that's
saying.
fact. But
This is the
consistency,
thing.
that nigga start slowing up, and then the shit he was putting his bars on, that wasn't Banks. So now he trying to make an impression of himself. Now who are you
And
right
this is
now,
the
bro? I
thing,
don't
though.
know you. I remember
URL is a
nigga.
whole different platform, son. We're
That
talking
nigga's
about.
gonna
We're
eat.
But
talking
that's what
about.
I'm saying. If he got time to do that
Banks,
shit,
listen, Banks got
and
that
know who
flow
he
where
battling.
it's someone
Right.
but it's a punchline. But
Yeah, it
nigga,
might
we're
not
talking
be really-
smack,
yeah,
nigga. We're
yeah.
talking Tay Rock in your face.
on your face.
That's
I see
like
what you saying.
we're talking about Arsenal, Mr. Disrespectful. Nigga, I'll fuck your daughter and smack you with the same dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, you don't care, son. Like, this,
That
you know
means
what I
He
mean?
on that pretty boy swag, like
Right.
But you don't know it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying,
My
like,
nigga.
what's
For
his
him to even
performance?
wanna
Like,
do
is he
it, he
aggressive with it?
Right.
Like,
He
what
don't
you
listen,
know?
or is he more than jokester? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
he
and this is-
my thing is, why stoop to that level though? You
Right,
already
that's
above
what-
that level.
Right,
You
you
where
in
they want to
industry.
be.
You
So
in
why would you
industry.
come back down? That's stupid.
But this is my thing.
You making the issue look bad.
He's not outrighting motherfucking Loaded Lux.
No.
He's not outrighting Rum Nitty. He's not outrighting
Nitty crazy.
And listen, Tay Rock,
Not
gun
performing.
bar king.
The
So
dog.
listen,
Son of
he,
God.
this nigga don't gotta say nothing too heavy and the crowd is going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Stupid.
That nigga
Stupid. That's
So
life.
why jump into a league where they already got the crowd?
Yeah.
When you know you got the crowd in the industry, why would you jump into that
Perfect
league?
example. Look what
Like,
happened to
switch
Joe
your
Budden.
lanes for
Look
no
what happened to
reason.
Joe Budden.
Yeah,
and
that's
Allen.
right. I got you. Yeah,
And Budden can. Budden can bar. Budden can bar. It just don't work out, son. A lot of these niggas, a lot of them rappers, son.
They end up having to switch
It's a
their
different,
flow.
son. It's a line
It's a
extend, my
faster
nigga.
lane.
It's
Niggas still hungry.
That's
like,
literally
listen, back up.
throwing a nigga to the wolves. Like you in the wolves now,
Right.
son. Like
Right.
that's
Right.
that's the wolves, my nigga, and they attack and it's in your face.
They've been waiting to
You
get a
gotta
hold of
you
your
gotta
ass.
think a nigga that ain't got it like that is gonna try his hardest to get that.
Get it.
They've been waiting for your ass.
Busta Rhymes is gonna be upstairs listening to this like, yes, nigga, I'm about to. Cause the thing is like, bro, you came in the industry on some like on another level, on some Cassie hard shit, like, bro, like you was that nigga of that era, and then you just disappeared. Then you had to switch your flow from the streets, gutter, and then you had to switch up to what the industry was bringing, like the R&B joints. So then you had to get all emotional. Now you in your bag. Now you ain't out in the streets. You ain't hardcore. You ain't selling no rocks. You ain't talking no
So
shit.
if he does come through with battling on URL and he gets a celebrity, who do you think is gonna be? I heard Fab. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That's the guy. Yo, I don't care.
Nobody wants to see
That's the guy. I'm trying to tell you that. I don't Fab is the guy.
Fab's not doing it.
Fab
But
is the
listen, I'm definitely voting not to see Lloyd Banks and Cassidy. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's gonna be poop.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Cassidy washed up, dog.
Yeah.
Cassidy washed
But the
up.
most
man.
that they'll do for
He
them.
washed. I like that. I love Cass. I be listening to him, son. Now he washed, dog. Like, he washed.
He
on
battled
the-
Yo, Cassie, you might have to hit the comments.
He restricted for him
He
with
was
that.
slacking.
Really?
Yo,
He
he's fuck with
that
your
one
own
shit, that
shit.
shit. That he was stretching right here. Help me! Help me!
He was reaching.
Yo, young boy,
But I'm saying though that
Yo,
if Lloyd
he's
Banks
stretching.
even if Lloyd Banks doesn't battle anybody in the industry, like why is he gonna battle anybody that Cassidy battled?
The money though.
Yeah,
Because
Cassidy
the
was
views
in
is
the
what it
industry
is.
at one
Hold
point,
on.
you know what I'm
saying?
Hold on. I'm gonna kill this rabbit up.
How many battles does Cassidy have?
But listen,
on URL?
listen, no.
He has one, right? If I'm correct, it's one that I know of, and it's
I'm
disaster.
right, boy. Right, but listen, it's the views, bro. Listen,
was
that's what it
URL?
is. The
I'm
check.
pretty sure.
That's what they looking for. At the end of the day, this nigga like this nigga no, that ass. This need to be heard because even with our show and everything else, it's the check. They're putting themselves on a platform. And first of all, URL is already theirs. So as soon as the niggas top 1 million views, they getting the motherfucking big ass check from YouTube. And anybody else in that shit, but they mainstream themselves. So they doing
stacks on that.
So at the end of the day, they don't care how nobody says
It's
it.
not gonna be provided by exclusive
No,
vodka
right,
anymore. It's
hell
gonna
no.
be Epic vodka.
This is my shit, right? It's my shit, right?
It's
It's
gonna
the
be-
check.
That's what I'm saying, but at the same time, at the check, who's paying Banks? I don't think Smack's paying
You
Banks.
no, they gonna cut that through the.
Smacks can't
But
pay him
they
if he
know
only
if
wants
they
to battle an
guarantee
industry
that-
rapper.
I don't
That don't
think
make no
Smack-
fucking
I don't think
sense.
Smack pays Lloyd
That means
Banks.
who's ever
50 bands? Bullshit. I believe
to
you. What?
URL.
If Smack knows that
I wouldn't
he gonna
see
get
Banks
4 million
do
views off of that
I
view,
think a
better.
contract. I think a contract is made to where how the views or something.
that's what it would
comes
be.
down to
Because
it,
that's
but
what
I
the
don't
biggest.
think that Smack pays.
You gotta realize that's where they get that money from,
I
though.
think they split the money.
You gotta realize that's where they get the money for them shows.
Smack.
Hold on, but that's where they get the money for these shows. Smack will put it up because he already know that he guarantee like Smack already know everything I'm putting up is coming up his YouTube channel.
I don't think Smack is breaking off Lloyd. That don't make no sense.
Crazy shit. Smack play all the players.
Exactly. He'll pay his
It's everybody.
artist.
No, everybody. That's why that nigga.
That don't make no
What's
sense
your boy
if you only
name?
want to battle
That
industry
the nigga that
rappers.
slapped the
Because
nigga
you getting
that
money
he
off
about to
the-
fight
off
Smack
the-
because he ain't paying him right up front.
Ads and shit.
It's
like a venue, nigga. It's
What's
like
the
a
boy?
venue. You getting paid
fuck
for
with
them to
Drake.
be there, nigga.
The
Everybody
nigga the
gonna
funny
pay
face.
I feel like he gets paid by the venue and not by
This is
Smack.
the nigga
That's what I'm saying.
that do battle rap.
Yo, hold on.
Daylight.
Hold on.
Daylight went up and about to fire
Like that.
Smack up. because he had that 30 bands. He paid him 10 up front, but he didn't pay him after the battle because he left the battle. But still, the fact that he showed up, he needed his check. Smack paid all their players, but you gotta realize them niggas only get like 10 bands. Smack paid that because he know that YouTube check, my dude. That's as soon as they hit $1 million, it's actually like 50,000, like 5 racks or something. 100,000, it's like 10 racks. Bro, when you get to that million view, them niggas looking at $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 plus sponsorship per commercial. Bro, them shits are equaling out to over $100,000 every million views. So they looking at paying a nigga $20,000, $30,000 in my pocket ain't nothing, because I'm guaranteed this. Now, if I get 4 million views off of this one show, and only pay niggas $20,000, $40,000 come up, I'm still making $500,000 off of this check. I'm only looking at views. I don't even care about niggas buying them. Because niggas ain't buying them. Niggas just watch my shit. Right? And niggas is looking at it because
if they do let it right, who do y'all want to see go against Banks?
Surf. Bring my nigga Surf back.
Free to God.
Bring my nigga Surf back.
Just to start off and play with, and I feel like my little nigga deserves his hand, so I'm going to say Chess. I feel like,
Cake shop.
Let me say that.
Cake shop.
That's the real shit because no, they got the same style. Like that's the reason why I say that. Because that's how Banks came in and shit. He came in from Brooklyn, from the Bronx or whatever, hardcore, but bar for bar. And that's how Chess young. He still adapting his pen. But Chess write his bait. That's who I listen to when I think about when I hear.
Chess.
Who you got, Joe?
He's a
I don't know why he's doing like that.
I agree. I think I like to see Surf.
Surf?
I miss
Surf.
That shit. I think he deserves to take.
Honestly, I would like to see. It has to be something big. So I want to either say Loaded Lux, Arsenal, or Charlie Clips.
Oh, Charlie.
That would be a nice battle. Big transition. They got the same, you know what I mean? That same smooth shit.
Are we talking industry or?
I put my money on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I put my money where Rook said. I think Clips and Blinks would be a good.
Well, if we talking URL, I want my Arsenal. Arsenal gonna violate that.
He gonna stop that nigga on stage. They gonna fight. They fight. Them niggas, I can believe that.
Because I was gonna say Tay-Rock, but you already know it's the gun bar king. Like,
but we ain't acting like Tay-Rock ain't took no losses. He's a good bars, but I definitely can be beat because my big boy Clips and busted that nigga ass a couple times. So
nigga, Charlie Clips violate niggas. Known fact.
We went way deeper into that than I thought.
Love the game, man. Music, right? My word.
Let's get some.
Niggas gonna hear that.
Alright. Let's get some news going. What I hear in the news?
Decriminalization. They talk about some of my weed being decriminalized around here, you know.
Oh yeah, Allentown.
Allentown.
They decriminalized it.
Local.
Make sure you put the local. The niggas know they gotta go to Allentown to get it.
I was reading and I read an article about
Y'all gotta plug up my ankle bracelet.
They decriminalized small amounts of it, so it's like 30 grams or less. If you get caught with 30 grams or less, it used to be you could get up to 30 days in jail and a $500 fine. Now it's a $25 fine if you get caught.
Depending on how it's bad.
And it said the first offense is $25. The second offense is $50. The third offense is $150, and the fourth offense is $150 plus 8 hours of community service.
So it's basically like parking tickets.
Yeah.
It don't matter how many times you're not criminalizing me. I'm not. I'm paying tickets.
Sidebar in the first quarter, Celtics up 26-18.
Let's just clarify this on how it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen.
Could be, yeah.
Come on, son. If you got like 20,
if you got a half ounce bagged up and niggas like them niggas get you.
Yeah,
that's a different charge though. That's possession with intent to sell.
Right.
So
that's
if you
what I'm
got in the
saying.
whole, y'all start doing chip bags and brown bags. Fuck niggas we're talking about. Get your brown bag or some chips and put all your stuff in. Don't lie. It's not bagged up. You say what you want to fucking say, but this is not intent to deliver. This is just me having my personal use only. Nigga, I can roll up 10 ounces every motherfucker, 10 grams every time I roll up. That's only 3 blunts on me. He said, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, fuck, I'm smoking like Chong. This is my personal use. And then, but you have to understand your law behind the unwritten shit.
Right, that's what I was saying. I was just clarifying that for the dummies. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, but you know niggas gonna still be bagging up.
I just feel like you gotta get caught.
But
that ain't never my plan. I don't care how.
But they don't care about it because they got weed out there now. Like, they got weed downtown and nothing. I'm like, the medical shit crazy. They got dispensaries, so after a while, like, niggas gonna stop saying, well, shit, we already got all this weed, and we're not putting medical medicine and all that shit. It's like, we just decriminalize the law, period, and just make it legal, and we just start selling what we got left.
Hey, yo. So Netflix is making a docuseries about R. Kelly's sex slaves.
That shit gonna sell because of the views.
Everybody
gonna watch it just
Why did you make that a topic?
That has to be
You're like,
said.
yo, babe, let me piss on your room.
Hey, yo, look. Listen, as long as we all know R. Kelly's history, they are just now attacking R. Kelly.
This nigga like said,
like, bro, he's been doing this shit for 30 years. My nigga, like.
They thought it started with Leah.
They dropped the chapter of the closet.
They dropped his music. Spotify dropped his music off all the playlists.
They trying to do that. They trying to do that with all the sex on.
They did that shit with Triple X, but they put his shit back on. The Triple X.
He probably stole it. Because at the end of the day, you can't characterize me like women. But I do feel like it's fucked up. I feel like that's a good topic of how this one organization can mastermind your future. I do feel like it's fucked up because even the court of law, they say, okay, after I serve my time, you know what I mean?
But he wasn't. That's a bigger thing because they weren't even convicted. Like he wasn't.
That's what I said. That's why I feel like the subject is good because it's like, how can you fight to mess my future up if I'm not? Nigga, I'm not raping nobody right now. Like, let me break this down because this is really what I'm saying, you're taking the theory out of the fence. What I'm saying is, if I got a charge on my fence for sex offense or rape or something, what I'm saying that's my past. You said, so if I'm making music now today, so when I'm not out here doing dumb shit, why can't you let me breathe? You get what I'm saying?
Somebody ain't just
bullshit. But but I got a charge for that already. If that's the case, I done went to jail for that. I done did that. Don't characterize my future. That's like niggas that sell drugs.
Like,
so you telling me I can never be a lawyer because I sold drugs?
The way you said that was just
But what I'm saying, I'm not saying that my point. I know. But I said it in the state of mind of these men because at the end of the day, it's a women and men thing. If you look at it,
it's like I know what you mean. It's like the court of public opinion. Like once you, know what I mean, once you like. It's fucked up. Once it's on you, my nigga, it's on you.
It's on you. But it shouldn't stop me from being able to do what I'm doing with my life. Music should be able to be characterized by my background. That's just like you tell me I can't work at your job because I got a felony. I feel like that's fucked up. I don't feel like there's no way about it.
I mean, but like what I'm saying is,
they got a lawsuit.
I hear what you're saying is, but do you expect most people to be sorry for?
No, it's not about being sorry. It's about your civil rights. You gotta think about what your rights are. No, it's not. No, that's what I'm saying. Telling you. If those people are if they're following their law, if they're following their probation, if they're staying away from kids or whatever they got to do, because most sex offenses aren't even dealing with rape. It's the fact that they got a sex offense. If you go outside and piss in the playground, you about to have a sex offense for indecent exposure.
Why would you piss?
But no, you got a piss right there. You got a piss right there.
Why would you go to the park where there's kids?
You at the park. You playing ball.
I'm drunk.
But what I'm saying is,
that's the only excuse
you're trying to take away the scenario. I'm not trying to figure out why a man got that charge. A charge to say anything. It's always two sides of a story. If this man says that he has a sex offense, Simple as that. He's on Megan's law. Jersey said no, but Kamala, other places that says yes, he's still on a Megan's law. Just for that pissing in the park or pissing out back at his house and some kid looked out the window and seen him so the motherfucker. But at the end of the day, you cannot sit here and tell me that that's better than my civil rights as an American. I'm me. I have right. I have rights, and the civil rights is a supreme.
But it's
justice.
different levels to this.
But I mean,
right, but why go back to your background?
I feel like, but if you feel like that the same as a pedophile, sex offense.
I feel like he should be in jail. I feel like he should be in jail, but should his words not be heard?
I mean,
nobody's saying that.
No, that's what they said. They took all this music off of Spotify.
No, I mean, from me, nobody's saying that. But you're
But that's the point that I'm making. What I'm saying as a man, I don't care what you've ever done wrong. Let's just look like this. No matter what you've ever done wrong, you had a bad past from whatever case, you made a bad mistake. You served your time. I don't care if you did 10, 20 years in prison. You come home. You regret it. Everything you done did. You come home, you know what? I don't hang around telling people I should hang around with. I done my time. I'm free of that state of mind. I'm about to start making music so I can tell little niggas not to do this. Or I can tell people not to be like this. I can't be heard because I did this 20 years ago. That's not right.
But you gotta look at what he's saying. It's not what you're saying.
But it is, because that's what they're suing these people right now. They just put one boy music back up there because they're like, yo, no, that's a big ass lawsuit. These people are suing. You best believe R. Kelly, they didn't take R. Kelly all his old music off because
I'm not with R. Kelly though.
But it's not about being with. I'm just saying, but that's like saying like, okay, they got mad at something we said in the podcast, like, oh, you got blood around here, or you got statues, you got people that got backgrounds on your show. We shut your podcast down because of the people around you. You gonna be like, what the fuck? What you mean? No, this is family and we ain't doing nothing wrong. That's the state of mind. But that's the exact thing. But so what you got to do, you can say, you know, I give up, or I know my civil right has been broken. Somebody go get a big ass check in my music, put it back up there, and I'm going to the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's a business
standpoint. Yes.
But you're right. Like as far as them taking their money, their shit off of. But if you're a private business, you can do as you want with.
Yeah, but you can face that lawsuit and still say, okay, because after the lawsuit, you ain't got no parts with the person afterward. You can't deal with my music, my company, anything. That's the point of the lawsuit. It's like the PFA after the check is paid. But it's still a matter of saying, okay, this is the money I could have made up here. I need all of that right now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me accumulating it through your program, we signed a contract. And that had nothing to do within our contract. So if you drop my stuff because of somebody advocating, they only protested. They didn't sign no paperwork through the court of law. They didn't do nothing civilly done professionally. They just protested. They got out and said a little 30 people like, yo, we want that music down. We a bunch of women. Da da da. That shit is crazy. That's crazy.
We a bunch of women.
All female
that's crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Are gone.
Wildin', yo.
Are gone.
Yo,
Wildin'.
that's real spill. That's real shit though.
So Mike Jones said Quavo stole the sound.
Who? Mike Jones.
I know I be random, but this all be real ass shit.
Real spill.
Real shit. I be saying, I be random, but this shit be real. Mike Jones said Quavo stole his sound. I kind of believe him. If you think about it, he's kind of right.
Right, because he had that little lingering all the show.
It's kind of, yeah, so when you think about it, it's like, yeah,
he was like
What?
that.
He made it hot.
Boy,
Mike
yeah,
Jones
made it a
couldn't
hot
do it.
line, I made it a hot song.
Bottle that nigga bar.
I'm telling you, like, you like,
He was bumming that nigga whole swag. He like, oh, we said, okay, we lit with that shit.
yeah, that shit was wild.
That shit funny.
But we were speaking about Drake, but as y'all seen Meek preview some shit on Instagram, and it sounded like Drake was in it.
What?
No. Yeah.
Drake up Meek in one of his last tracks though.
He was on Breakfast Club. Meek Mill was on Breakfast Club saying that how him and Drake's cool and shit.
Right.
They would do music together or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's because
And know some real shit.
That's because Nicki going. There's tension there.
That track that they did together. That one track that they did, was that Amen? Yes.
That's my shit.
That's my shit. And them niggas ain't had to have no female features. Like, them niggas was probably sitting down chopping it up, and them niggas went in on that shit, and I fuck with that shit.
Church.
That shit was hard as shit.
Yeah, I feel like your past beef shouldn't fuck up your future, man. Look at Nas and Jet.
Right.
Like, I mean,
right, because these niggas are
Word,
millionaires and
they
business
have to
owners.
take over Ethan, and then made Black Republican. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? They have to collab on something. Like, listen, let's get that shit in the past and let's move on. Like,
Attention span. It's about, but that keeps them valid also. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an update about the beef. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And it's a good end of the story. You know what I mean? And then of course, just like Hov and Kanye are now. 5 years and now it's gonna be a battle between them niggas. Niggas gonna be back in some, oh nigga, you fuck my side bitch. So, it's gonna be some shit, but that it keeps it relevant.
Side bitch, he the goat.
Jigga got a side bitch. That's
That was the whole
Jigga got a side bitch.
Beyonce JT, know your ass. I don't care.
They say Jigga got a side bitch.
I don't know, man. I don't think Jigga got a side bitch.
Yeah, I don't think Jigga got a side. He ain't had one.
He got something. He got something. He got a secretary. Listen, there's no man. Hey, listen,
Be over there doing her thing.
We gonna lose a
Jiggle.
We want to gate our female viewers. They like, what did he say?
lemonade. I don't even stay fucking around no more.
Oh, this niggas be fucking like, let's find out what they
know, like,
do.
listen, nigga, I know and I'm not
The
fucking
side
around.
bitch may not be Becky with the long hair stored in his phone no more, but it's something else, my nigga. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
That shit named The Rock in his phone.
That shit like K. That shit probably say Ye or some shit. Like Kanye.
That's Yeezus. Hold up, baby, it's only
It's
Yeezus.
Ye.
Yo, Kendrick, y'all seen that Kendrick brought this white girl on stage,
Oh,
right? And
hilarious.
she was singing his song and she said the word nigga, right? And he kicked that bitch off the stage, man. So, look, how do y'all feel
My
about
thought
this?
is, how you gonna bring her on stage and expect her
You
not to
set her
say
up.
your lyric?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You set her up for failure.
That's how I
So
feel.
you
That's
look
how I
bad for bringing her up there and then kicking her off.
Exactly.
That's like
He makes your profile to
Yeah, like why?
like,
And why that song especially?
Right.
Nigga, like why you?
Knowing how many
Nigga,
niggas
that's
fuck
like-
with
No,
Nigga,
that's
that's-
from my.
Hella niggas.
Nigga, that's like YG having somebody come up there and he get mad. Somebody say Sue
Sue
Woo
Woo.
on there, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like,
Like,
he
he
invite
get
a
mad.
crip now. Like,
Yeah,
you expect
like-
a nigga like Sue Woo, like, at least like that nigga like Sue Woo, they ain't gonna do something stupid, but
I feel like that's bullshit.
That
That
was
nigga's
the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, like, and
That nigga lost
like,
his
like,
shit.
yeah,
The whole
like,
crowd probably got quiet. It was like, get up the
don't
stage.
get it day.
Nah, them motherfuckers.
That was some dumb ass shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I was thinking the other day. Who y'all think started the fucking tattoo wave and with the pop culture recently?
I think Wiz. On the real shit. Wiz. You said recently? No, recently, because nobody was on that heavy tattoo shit
I
before
think
Wiz.
everybody-
Music, everything, sports, and all that. Iverson.
Iverson? You think he started that?
He was the
But
first
he
one that
had
I
a
actually
chest,
seen
like
like.
he had a full body
like,
joint.
Like, he was the first
Yeah,
one.
he
The
owned
Iverson
shit.
but the
He was the first one that had
Like,
making money that nobody
Now
The
think
sleeve.
about it,
He had a
yeah,
sleeve.
after the
sleeve.
He had his sleeve, but right now niggas
started
nowadays.
the braids.
I thought the question revolutionized around right now. Right now niggas getting tatted. Niggas is body like niggas is tatted.
Yeah,
and I feel like
I see
Weezy.
niggas now.
I feel like Wiz
everybody
came
like
out with that.
tatted.
Yeah,
I feel like out of the hot people right now, it's still hot because
I
honestly,
think-
Wiz he popping like on his tours and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like Wiz started that with the young nigga shit. Like the 8 Mile whole body of that shit started.
You seen that nigga Machine
Tats
Gun
everywhere.
Kelly?
Everybody wanted to start getting tatted.
That was Wiz.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Wiz. Machine Gun Kelly came after Wiz.
Yeah,
He was with Wiz. Everything that
Well,
thing.
MGK tatted like a motherfucker too, though.
But
So
he
I think
niggas
that's
like-
I think that's part of the Wiz wave.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the Wiz
Wiz,
wave.
soon that 8 Mile, soon that the world felt like it was okay to publicly
That's
say
what I'm
fuck
saying.
the ink.
Iverson was the
promoted
first
that.
nigga that started making
Well,
money
yes,
that
but he
looked
said
like
he
that.
didn't give the world that it was like, yo, fuck it, y'all can do this. He gave the nigga like, yo, this
My
shit
thing
look
is,
good. Wiz put that Ain't My Whole Body Up.
Iverson did put it
He put
in the
it-
pop
but
culture,
he always has
what's
sleeves on.
But did you see a wave of people going to get tattoos after they seen Iverson? Like you see,
Because he had it covered up.
I feel like after Wiz came out, the wave of people getting tattoos was like it's unremarkable.
I feel like-
Niggas told me Wheezy. I was like, yeah, niggas was getting tattooed, but not like they did after Wiz, my nigga.
Nah.
Wiz,
Yeah, because Weezy won't even
everybody.
hold it up here like this. Like he just had like the face drops just like that.
Yeah.
He won't
Niggas
tat it
just-
like that. That ain't my whole body up. Well, I'm gonna start from the Iverson joint. Iverson, one thing that he led wrong with that was that he always had his tat covered game time. He wore sleeves. That's one thing I'll never want. That's when niggas that play ball was like, yo, I'm getting me sleeve because he always wore the sleeves on his arms for the cover his
The
big.
thing is, ain't nobody really care about his tattoos.
Because he was balling.
Yeah.
But Wiz said to the world,
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
eat my whole body up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then people, even the video, like he was
He
showing,
let
like people,
that
like look,
motherfucker
I don't
know
care
it was
what you
alright.
say. I should get a job with all this ink on my face. They ain't stop me from swinging my arms
I
and
feel like
typing
if
on
niggas,
computer.
if niggas
Like,
even
nigga,
said
give me my
Wayne,
perception.
I feel like that's blown out of proportion because it's just like Wayne was tatted, but Wayne was like known for getting tatted in stupid places. Like Wayne got tatted shit on his eyelids and his lip and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I
okay,
guess you say
like
the crazy tats. I guess Weezy started.
yeah,
the
like
crazy
Weezy
tats.
started like the stupid tats. Like you know what I'm saying? Because there's no need.
But not even that. The Gucci man was
That's like Mike Tyson.
no.
Tyson.
Right, I think you can't even say that because Gucci used to have the funny
The ice
flat tats
cream.
and all
Where did he
that.
go?
I mean, Gucci got
That's not
clowned
about
for.
Gucci just dropped a new track.
Where did his tattoo go?
Oh, he got him laser removed supposedly.
That ain't
Why-
Gucci.
That is a clone.
That ain't Gucci, yo.
Right. That, how you get that procedure done in prison though?
That
Like,
ain't Gucci, yo.
Give us back the real Gucci.
Somewhere. 3,000 miles.
That ain't Gucci, yo.
that nigga came back with a six pack and all. Look, I've been working out for a while. I ain't lost my shit yet.
That motherfucker rolled back with Optimus Prime.
So that's like pretty much bringing. That's pretty like the same thing with the tats. Like who started the whole dread wave in fucking in the hip hop game. It was pretty much. You said it was Chief Keef?
No. I was just talking shit out.
Nah, but that'd be.
Think about it.
Busta said it.
I'm about to say Busta
Niggas wasn't-
I think Weezy brought it in.
I think it was Weezy, son.
Yeah,
not early Weezy. I think
Late
like,
Wayne, like,
Hard
like,
Wayne.
Hard
Hard
Wayne.
Wayne.
But if you think about it, though,
like,
Busta cut his dreads in like what 07, 08.
But who was going to get dreads because Busta had dreads?
Right,
But-
busted dreads.
Yeah, but-
Like Weezy kept
After a
this
while,
shit.
Busta shit was kind of.
Right, yeah.
like,
Weezy kept this
I'm
shit
saying
lit up.
he may have been the first
He
one.
cut his shit
Yeah,
too.
I'm
Like,
just talking about like first with the dread.
Nah, that started. I'm saying when I say the first one that started the wave.
Started the
like,
fashion.
like,
Niggas like the
people-
fashion of it.
People was like, oh, I gotta go get these. But I
Yeah.
think Weezy definitely started the dread wave.
If I would say who really did it, Bob.
I was thinking that.
I would say Bob. It might have took
Because
years
mad
for
rosters
it.
started,
It
mad people
might-
started.
Yeah, it might
started
take
getting
years. It
dreads.
might
That's
have took
factual.
years.
They started
for
getting
it,
dreads,
but
not-
it happened because marijuana is starting to get. You know what I mean?
Popularized.
Yeah, it's starting to get legal. You know what I mean?
But who did it though, son? But it's
That's what I
but
was
it
saying.
popped,
I
like
said
with
Bob.
us, like Bob started it, but that's because he was in Jamaica though. So I don't think everybody was going to get dreads because Bob Marley was dead before a lot of
But
us. was
all these
even here,
motherfuckers
man.
that you see who got fucking dreads and whatnot claim they're Jamaican or have fucking.
It's not.
But that question goes within our
But that
generation.
didn't start.
too.
That didn't start the wave though.
Our
We
generation.
start the wave.
It was like Weezy and
Our
Bobby.
generation, because Weezy was like
start the wave.
pushing
So if
bars
you
out.
telling me, you
marijuana.
can't be trying to honestly tell me if Weezy had a faded cut, niggas, everybody around would still have dreads because Bob had dreads. I can't buy that. I can't roll with that.
Everybody said they
I
probably
can't roll
listen
with
to that
that.
nigga music.
If you take all the niggas,
They done stopped when he was
Yeah,
patient.
good point.
yeah, I mean, like, if you
Turk,
take
they'll listen to Turk,
Weezy and
they'll listen to
everybody
them
after
niggas.
Weezy with dreads, if you take Weezy and everybody after Weezy with dreads and give them all fades, everybody don't have dreads right now.
Well, actually, I mean, because Romeo killed
Weezy starts it. I think Weezy starts it.
Honestly, Romeo Silk the Shocker was around
Because-
that time too, though, and they was very much popular.
It was the South. No, 100% it was the South that started.
Yeah, but you get what I just said though. Silk the Shocker had dreads too, and his shit was leaking before.
I didn't say
everybody was. He was part of the Hot Boys. You know what I mean? Like he
I
was.
didn't say who. I said when. Silk the Shocker?
Not too many.
Silk didn't have dreads. He was with Master P and them, right?
See, you don't even know. I'm saying the
He played in the Hot Boys movie. He wasn't in the Hot Boys movie. He had this
Slim.
Slim. Is that
Yeah,
Slim? Now Mystical
had braids or some shit. I don't know.
Mystical, but he don't really know
Slim.
but Slim, yeah, with the dreads that had bars. Like he wasn't like dirty South dirty. He was probably from up top or something and fucking with them, but. He had dreads too, and not for nothing, that nigga was popping, but he was within Weezy era too. Like he was in that era of the Hot Boys. You know what I mean? Which was
Weezy probably caught it from him,
right?
But I think Weezy started.
Yeah, because he didn't do dreads. Right, he made them dreads. Like he kept them up. He kept them up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Weezy then Waka.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Waka's music.
Wow. Everybody would have had that.
Headbanger shit. I know y'all niggas, we hate talking about Tekashi on this shit. But yo, this nigga got 1 billion streams, my nigga. Like,
I believe it. Look how many young niggas been dumped. These white boys.
I got a question came up today.
Right?
Exactly.
Niggas hate him, and niggas want to see niggas hate on him. So niggas watch him so they can hate on him.
My young boy Ryan said that this nigga will never go broke. In the next 5 years, he will not go broke. How is your feelings about that?
In the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years.
I don't know
I don't think so, because you gotta realize these streams are sitting these checks. Like,
hold on. I gotta stop you there. They don't. No, they're not. We don't know these streams. They getting about half a penny. Like these streams is barely shit, my nigga. I know that right now. Like the streams, we're not even sure how much streams are really like.
Nobody knows.
But these are companies.
They're not really getting money like that. Like the streams aren't pulling bread like that right now. That's why niggas. That's why rappers. Like these albums, that's why the albums aren't giving niggas money right now.
Don't you think you would see more rappers do this?
Performer and count, it still go to the ass cap. I don't care, but what
when
I'm
you
saying,
see more rappers
it might
do
not
this,
be a lot.
they sent out a good handsome amount.
What? Do what? Streams?
Yeah,
well, no, but you gotta realize views. Now it depends because every streaming century has its own. Like Joe said, like they have their own contract. They do what they want. Basically, YouTube is a streaming company. They stream only audio that you put into a DAW file, which is a video file. So they stream videos, basically. If there's illegal movies and all that stuff, you don't get no money for that. But if you got something that's streaming that gets you a constant payment, you get 1 billion views on YouTube, you can best believe you get into a fat ass. But Spotify, you gotta realize these are people that they got stocks. I mean, like these are private companies that are basing their money off of their stock. So for a person to get 1 billion streams on that company view, they got a sign of interest of a bigger company buying them. So that's their goal. Just like Snapchat. Snapchat didn't have stocks for a while. Now they're popping in the stocks. They went to the stock exchange like, yo, look, you know what? We're trying to get some money from this. You know what I mean? Like everybody on it. And that's what streaming is. Like you want.
Is that what that going public shit means?
Yes. When you go public, that's when you're finally looking for income base from what you're investing in. But they're gonna give it to you. If you see people putting stocks up for your company or for your name, that means you're getting pieces of these checks. Everybody putting investments in, and that goes to your business because that's what they're putting it in. But that's like partnerships, like small partnerships. But at the end of the day, if you got a consistent business that will pay out, you can afford to pay artists because that's basically how that title came around. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to say, you know what, I want to pay my artists for their music, for their streaming. But they pay their artists.
Numbers and shit over Tidal though.
I heard that. They started off good.
Hey yo, Jay, you doing some baby shit over there, dog.
But you gotta realize that's company. They say, you know what? We started, we got a reputation. It's worth a couple million now. So fuck it, let's sell it. Let somebody else manage it. You get what I'm saying? That's what business is. Like you start it up.
But if you're fudging stream, but I was thinking too, if you fudging streaming numbers, like saying niggas is streaming more than, how does it like hurt him though? Like Tidal. It doesn't really hurt them.
hurt him to be on Tidal.
You fudge your numbers. Like, what's the bad part? What's the bad part about fudging numbers for Tidal?
Well, I personally don't know the numbers behind Tidal and how they do stuff. Like I haven't looked into the companies that stream, so I can't personally say
I
what's
feel
the
like
bad part.
all streaming platforms, I think they all fudge numbers.
Well, I think they have to.
Because if
They
do
but
it
they
bad,
tell you that you get. I can tell you this part. They tell you that you get 100% of your ASCAP. They'll tell you that.
I think
you get 100% of your artist pay. But
it's a bad thing for them. I think it's a bad thing for Spotify to fudge your number up. Because then you have to pay the artist more for something that's not even happening.
But that means that the artist also has to pay to be on their company. For them to even get in their stream basis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like an investment. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're saying, all right, I'm gonna pay this $400 for sponsorship. If you can make sure I get a couple of thousand views or whatever, I'm fine with that. But if you don't get those views for me, then that's my loss.
So how does the artist get paid?
Through ASCAP, either ASCAP or the company themselves. Like that's an invoice. Like that's their check. Your music coming from them. Their check. You keeping their business running. Like you're keeping them popping. You're keeping them a consistent fan base. Sponsorships is what run these private companies. Like they don't care about. I'll play your music all day. And if I get a billion people who keep listening, or not even a billion, if I get a consistent amount of people that's listening to the point where I can say, oh yeah, Clorox is popping, and I got just clean this whole studio, and I get a check for $1,500 or $5,000 every month just because I use that one spot, that line. I got sponsorship, I got breaks, I got pauses, I got commercials. I got people that sit here and shout out because that's who's cutting my bill. You can best believe they got sponsorship, they got logos, and they got tags, and they shout people out that are paying them for sponsorship. And that's where most of streaming really come from. It's like an online radio station. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I don't need the radio. I can just stream this one channel. But you can best believe, you can even XM and tell you there's no commercials. But every fucking 5 or 6 songs, they advertise something coming out, a car company or something. But that's because that's where the check comes from. The streamer might not get paid from the artist. They don't have to. The artist might pay them so they can be involved and get onto that stream line. But the streaming company go and get a check because they are getting sponsorships. That's where their big checks come from, sponsorships.
Man, fuck that nigga Tekashi, man.
Fuck Tekashi.
I think that'll be the last time
We'll drop that track. Listen to that track, man.
So, T-Mobile and Sprint merged together. But I got Verizon, so that don't even mean nothing.
That's popping for me. But that could be bad because Sprint is horrible with dick niggas over with the bills. Like, and that's real shit. They good reception, but anybody that's ever had Sprint bill will tell you.
Chill.
Word. Niggas is expansion, right?
I'm using T-Mobile right now, right?
You heard me just say I got T-Mobile, but Sprint. I ain't got Sprint.
I got Sprint though.
But what I'm saying, Sprint.
ESPN went sponsor UFC when it first started, so now they did a 5-year deal, so that's big.
So what, to show the fights on your
ESPN.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah, ESPN knows money in that, man.
Oh, yeah.
You built the name for yourself. Come on.
But first, when UFC first started, they came to ESPN. And ESPN was like, it's too brutal. It's like cockfighting.
Like there was a post-fight,
You threw a chair at a bus or some shit?
No. I was on the bus. I fucked with one of Connor's homies. Connor's homie was by himself, and he was with a bunch of his homies, and that nigga was fucking with Connor's homie. Right. So Connor's homie told Connor, and Connor bugged out, flew to the fucking joint, and then that's why the whole shit.
Yeah, because that nigga
fucking buzz like, you gonna come at my homie by himself, now we out here. So that's why I'm like, fuck that, I'm rocking with Connor, like, you gonna fuck with my homie by himself.
No, but he did that.
He shattered glass.
Yeah, he shattered glass over some professional fighters' faces.
Fuck that.
So
Get off the bus.
The only reason they're hitting that nigga for real is because he flew niggas out. Like them niggas went to Ireland.
It's premeditated.
Yeah, like because he went there private plane wise.
Yeah, he
over
did.
to Ireland and picked like a squad up of niggas.
I'm on the like this, my nigga.
Like, that's the only reason.
Got a private plane? I'ma fly to Jersey, get my homies, and we fly to Cali, right?
That's what I mean.
I'm not coming by myself. You by yourself, I show up by myself, and we get 30 niggas. Like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, son, I heard the backstory, I'm like, yes, I'm with Connor on this.
Yeah?
I'd have fucked the bus up too. Like, nah, they get off the fucking bus. You won't press niggas while you by yourself.
I waste all this fuel for nothing. Somebody get off this bus.
That's definitely.
And Connor's gracious though, he better be like he ain't even hit anybody, because Lord knows if he hit somebody, nigga, you're already sitting at least 15 to 20, because nigga, you're licensed, nigga. And you know what I'm saying?
That's assault with a deadly weapon.
Exactly.
But at the same time, the person that he fucked up, I mean, like this.
There's gonna be no self-defense though. He has no case though.
Alright, so I guess that's it for the episode 4 of the Real Spill Podcast. We'll see y'all niggas next week.
Alright.
Subscribe to them.
Subscribe to that. Like and subscribe. Like, subscribe, share.
All buttons go click, click,
Comment.
subscribe.
Talk that shit at the bottom too.
Straight from the gutter, my nigga. Crawling out them trenches. Straight out the gate. We having them fences. My team, we starting. Y'all niggas coming off them benches. Matter of fact,